Alright, so watching this, please drop a like, comment as many times as you can. I need you guys to support this video. This is the most I'm ever gonna spend on Pokemon Go ever. So, welcome back, God bless. Let me make sure Do Not Disturb is on. Alright, what we're doing in today's YouTube video, okay, this is cool. Well, as we're catching this Meowth, I'm spending $100 for Pokemon Go. Because, what can you get for $100 in Pokemon Go? Now, well, you might think, what is your idea? Why are you so insane to spend $100 on Pokemon Go? The reason is GoFest is coming up. Now, with GoFest comes so many raids. Like, there's so much to do. Unlimited remote raids, which is nice. But on top of that, the issue that I always have is the fact that I'm running out of Pokemon storage, or worst of all, running out of item storage, which is here right now. So what we're doing is I'm going to delete all my berries because I don't use my berries, but I am going to spend $100 on Pokemon Go coins. Now, for most people, what I would personally recommend is look at some of these tickets and be like, which one should I go for? Because realistically, this is a good ticket for $8. The fact that you get an Irukuduki, which is dope, kidding. It's the fact that you get a Galarian bird for, I was gonna say for free, but it's a Galarian bird guaranteed if you buy it. So this is something you could go for. GoFest ticket, obviously, I would 100% recommend for sure, because you get, a mythical Pokemon Volcanion, higher chances to encounter shinies during the event. We went over all this, but what's the benefits of buying the Pokecoins themselves? First off, let's go to the web store. I'm going to buy it through the web store simply because you get more out of it when you buy through the web store. So now let's spend $100 on Pokemon Go. Process to payment. It is $108 counting tax. That is insane. So hopefully with this video, by the way, I can write it off. Hope so. I also hope that I don't get glitched, and hopefully it loads to where it loads on my game. Let's see if it worked. There's a chance that it didn't work. Oh, it did. Look at that. Oh my gosh. 15,500 Pokecoins. That's disgusting. So if you bought it in here, I got an extra 1,000. That's it. I got an extra 1,000 by buying it on the website itself. That's something I'd always recommend, is buy it on there. So since we have 15,000 Pokecoins, which I've never had that much in my life, imagine. No, so look, you can buy these boxes, which, have some good stuff. Great storage. This actually isn't bad. That's not bad at all. I'm actually going to buy it because, for one, remote raids are always fantastic. Unfortunately, there is more than one. Okay, so there's Ultra Raid Box, 50 raid passes, which this one's actually not bad because, well, comparatively to, for one, you get an Elite Charge TM, which is really good. But premium passes, you save like 2,000 Pokecoins. But this is the limit time offers. That's something that you could look for when it comes to having this high amounts of Pokecoins. Look at the offers. Sometimes they're pretty worth it. Sometimes they're not. And it even tells you sometimes on, the price change. So this is 300 coins cheaper. You get 3 remote raids, 2 egg incubators. And I'm actually going to get this one too. I'm not going to constantly buy. But I am going to buy this one because, for one, I need remote raids. For some rewards we will talk about. Super egg incubators are great because since GoFest is coming up and I want to hatch a bunch of eggs, I want to make sure, I can get those eggs during GoFest, so I got to get egg incubators. Plus, if you don't know, when you buy super incubators, you get 3 uses for them for most purchases. Not all the time. Sometimes in the purchase, it will say 1 use only. If it doesn't say 1 use, it has 3 uses. And then 2 normal passes, which is nice. Great Voyager Box is crazy. Catch Box, I don't need it. I can spin Pokestops. That wouldn't be worth it. I don't buy stickers, but to each their own. But, the big thing as well, by the way, look at this. I think the only way I can claim this is through the website. Let's see if I can go to here. So you can claim extra stuff. Will it let me? Hold on. I'm going to see if it will. So basically, I guess I'll just do it off screen. But you get these rewards when you buy Pokecoins. So if you spend $100, you're pretty close to finishing it. I say no, you're not pretty close. You'll get how many points did it say? 600? I don't know how many points it said. It says 600 there. You get a good amount of coins, right? I don't know the exact amount, but you get a good amount to where you can claim extra stuff. So I'm gonna get 2 extra incubators, 2 extra incenses, 2 extra lures, 4 more passes, more potions, more incubators, and more incubators. I'm gonna get a bunch. Or actually, I'm getting only the 1,500 back. So I'm getting a bunch. That's all I'm saying. I'm getting a bunch, which is super dope. This is not something that you should, think I'm gonna buy extra to get this. This is just extra stuff you'll get if you do purchase stuff. But won't lie, I can't wait to claim this stuff right here. For more details, visit the website. Let's see if I can claim it now. I feel like let's start. Would that work? Oh, I can. There it is. Claim. This is disgusting how much I'm getting. Oh my gosh. And you also, by the way, can go to the shop, which is super nice, and you can claim stuff here. Or sorry, you can buy stuff here. You get extra for it. So like the deluxe go pass, if you buy here, you'll also get, more points. The pass itself, passes, egg incubators. So when you buy stuff, when you spend money on Pokemon Go, buy it on the website. Obviously, this is because Apple takes a bit of your money, or takes a chunk of the money instead of giving it to Pokemon Go. So what Niantic, what Scopely does, which is fantastic and helps business-wise and for the player, you get more out of anything comparing on what you're buying, because look at this GoFest raid box for $20, 40 passes in 3 remotes. Comparatively to if you just go to the normal shop, 2,000 Pokecoins will equal 250 times 7, 1,500 coins. That's like $15. Plus the 3 remote raids is nice. I'm just trying to give an example, but it's kind of worth it. Ooh, I'm so tempted to buy Rocket Raiders. Okay. One thing I'll recommend, though, when you buy so many Pokecoins, don't be so urgent to buy. And I'm feeling super urgent to buy, but I have no reason to. Like, the goal for buying these Pokecoins, low-key, is to do a bunch of remote raids for GoFest. Stuff for GoFest. And I think I'm going to make a separate video talking about being ready for GoFest. But look at all this. I have a bunch of incubators, and the reason I'm doing this is because buying all these is, again, I want to be fully prepared for GoFest. So again, a big benefit from buying so many Pokecoins, $100 or just any amount. Like, I know the whole point is what you get from $100, but this could be from $40 you can spend. This is whatever. Is the fact that if you make it last a while, you can buy a lot of good things. So that is, for one, let me give you an example. I'm gonna buy 1 more storage. So now I have 2,100. It makes it so I can quick catch so many Pokemon and not worry about transferring Pokemon for a while. It's just convenient. Same thing for when I bought stuff for my item bag, which I'm actually going to buy another one, is the fact that I can hold more Pokeballs, hold more Ultra Balls, which is just very convenient. So now we're at 14,000, before we had 15,500. But, I mean, to show you as well, I have 13 incenses, which is crazy. 30 premium passes. 30. That's insane. I can go to so many different in-person raids, which, by the way, if you want to add me, if you're going to be super active, I'm talking like you're going to be remote raid active, add me right here. I'm going to invite a bunch of people because I'm going to go to a lot of different parks. I'm probably going to stream some of it. Probably. Not 100%, especially because my stuff might overheat, so it might be... Also, I don't know how I'd be able to read chat because the phone I'm recording on doesn't have Wi-Fi anymore. Or it doesn't have data anymore, so I don't know how that would work. But, dude, I'm excited for Pokemon Go. The reason, by the way, that I wanted to get so many remote raid passes was the factor of this. This is completely different to the $100 that we're talking about. But this is free legendaries that you can get through remote raids. So I guess, let me link this in here. A benefit to buying Pokecoins is that the free stuff is easier to get. Why? That sounds a bit weird, but I'm explaining. All this right here, what you're seeing, 6 raids, right? This is free to do. Completely free. All you have to do is raid with your normal raid pass. You get 1 free one every day. So you can do this, right? You can do this normally. On top of that, there's definitely research from special research where you get, passes. Like, for example, right here, level 45 challenge. You get 3 normal passes. Excuse me, I have so many hiccups right now. But when you buy Pokecoins, it speeds up a lot of this free process. On top of this, with this specific research, this one has the first page, you get no background, but the second page, you get background, which makes it to where you kind of do need to pay for the most part if you want to get it as quick as possible, since it's on a time limit. So when you're spending, when you spend a good amount, I just bought a bunch of remote raids, I can speed up this process to where I can get these free rewards way easier, which is, again, it's the convenience and it's the fun factor. And yes, it technically is, it's not pay to win. You're not really winning much. It's paid to have a load of fun. That's kind of what this video is. It's when you're paying for a bunch of this stuff in Pokemon Go, you're paying to have a lot of fun, or not a lot of, you're paying to have an extended amount of fun, a bougier way of fun, which to each their own with that. If you don't prefer that, that's totally fine. I will say though, this is an overwhelming amount of Pokecoins. I will not lie. I'm gonna go to bed, wake up tomorrow, go to the shop, and remember I have so many dang Pokecoins. This is amazing. But like when I plan out for GoFest, I want to do a raids. Like I know like people will play GoFest normally, and like that's cool and all. But what I've noticed personally is like every single time I make like a normal GoFest video, it just doesn't perform that well, comparatively to when I can spread it out in multiple videos and come up with cool ideas for the event. They seem to do a bit better. So with these extra Pokecoins, if you're a YouTuber, bunch of ideas. You can do raiding till you get a shiny. I'm not gonna lie, just expose what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna raid until I get a shiny, which is gonna be cool. There's other stuff where I can hatching until I get a shiny, or doing 20 raids, 100 raids. 100 raids would be insane. Should I go for 100 raids? That's not the point. I'm just saying like it would be cool to go for that. Oh my gosh, I dead should go for that. Or 50. I should dead go for 100. That would be so sick. I would have to afford that. How long? This is 7 days left. Okay. Oh my gosh, I am weird. Why would I do 100 raids? Okay. Beyond the point of what I'm saying, it helps you with video ideas. That's the main thing. It can help with so many videos, which is what's gonna do it for me. It's gonna help out so much. I can't wait. And hopefully I can make the Pokecoins last farther than just GoFest. Like I'm probably gonna put a limit on how many remote raids I'm gonna do, because there's no way I'm gonna watch myself spend 10,000 remote coins on remote raids. I think I remember when during the wild area I spent like $80, which by the way I've spent on Pokemon Go like $200 in the last like 2 weeks, and the videos have been doing poop because I don't have good ideas. So we're gonna lock in. This video is we're gonna lock in. We just spent $100 on Pokemon Go. We gotta lock in. But back to what we're saying. More benefits, by the way. You could do more Dynamax raids, which Dynamax shinies are pretty dope. But Dynamaxes are cool because when you, alright, let me explain again. There's cooler Dynamaxes coming soon, especially for GoFest. So if you don't have good Dynamaxes, you're not gonna be ready for when the cooler Dynamaxes are a thing. So being able to buy the max particles, being able to do a bunch of raids, power up your Pokemon, convenience. The fact that you can, use the max particle candies, get a bunch of particle candy to power up your Pokemon, because it takes a lot just to upgrade once. But if you go to the shop, go to the max particles, beep boop bop, buy a bunch of those, you can power up your Pokemon way more, so you're way more effective in raids. Either you need less people in the raid, or you're just more help for the raid. So that's benefit. If you want to buy max mushrooms, OD expensive, helps you in the raid. We talked about the egg bitters. Poffin's an interesting one because there's, for one, a bunch of challenges to where you need to get candies. But if you're me, there's two things where you want to get candies for. Dialga, for Roar of Time, or Dawnwing's Necrozma, because Dawnwing's Necrozma has Moongeist Beam, which Moongeist Beam gives you spawns for 10 minutes. So, when you use a Poffin, you get half the time to walk. So if you buy a bunch of Poffins, you get, the fact that you only have to walk half, which means you get the candy. And for one, if you need a Pokemon to evolve, make that Pokemon that you need to evolve for your buddy, use a Poffin, walk. Making that walk, it means so you get more candy easier. or the fact that you can, get more candies to get more shinies, or Dialga to use more Roar of Time, which, to explain Roar of Time, Dialga's Roar of Time is to where you can pause the timer for Incense Lucky XR pieces, better chance for Galarian Birds. All in all, buying Pokecoins, the only not benefit to buying Pokecoins is the fact that it burns your wallet. That's the only thing. But you gotta remember, money always comes back. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just someone that likes to have fun. Look, more raids, more rare candy. So you can have numerous ways to get more candy. Let me tell you, if you want Galarian Birds, right? Buying Pokecoins can get you remote raids and Poffins. Poffins, then you can use on your Dialga as a partner to get candies for the Dialga. On top of that, you can get rare candies from raids, plus you get shinies from raids, but you can get rare candy from raids, then you can use rare candy on the Dialga. Use Dialga Roar Time, use the Daily Incense, use a bunch of Roar Time, boom, shiny Galarian Bird. That's how you do it. Look, all in all, that last part was jokes, but there is actually a bunch of benefits to buying Pokecoins. People say that you get better shiny luck when you buy Pokecoins. I don't believe it. However, technically when you buy this $50 Go Pass, you get increased chance for shinies. So that's for the certain event, of course. Hey, please show some support on this video if you can. This is half jokes, but more so like there is a little kind of under meaning to this video of you can have just enhanced fun when you spend. So this video isn't for you to spend $100 on Pokemon Go. Spend none if you want to. It's fine, but those are the benefits to spending $100 in Pokemon Go. We have a Regieleki raid. This is the first time I've ever done Regieleki, and it doesn't look too difficult to take down. 38,000 CP, and I have a Groudon, so hopefully this is going well. To be honest, I don't know what this video is going in. This could go into the $100 spending in Pokemon Go. It could not. I'm not really too sure, but we're first going to do this. I want to see if it's shiny. Actually, depending on how this raid goes, I'll probably throw it into the $100 video. I really don't know. It could be its own video, but as I'm seeing, it looks really easy to take down Regieleki, especially Primal Groudon is so good. Like, this is disgusting. Like, dude, is this soloable? Is that like a horrible question to ask? I have no clue. It could definitely be duoed, without a doubt, right? Because, dude, Primal Groudon is just doing way too much damage. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, wait, what are they using? They might be using Primal Groudon as well or something. I don't know what they're using, but they have to be using something insane. Like, I have no clue what they're using. A Mamoswine. Okay, Mamoswine's decent. I can't see the other one. I was curious. Oh, okay, bet. Alright, now we took out the Regieleki. See whether or not it's shiny. I have not gotten a shiny in a raids a little bit, so it would be dope. Hopefully we can get it. Some good CP would be nice too. Rare candy would be even better. Hopefully, good rare candy. No rare candy, all good. However, I do want to see if this is shiny. We did get Raid Buddy. Interesting. Let's see whether or not is Regieleki shiny right here. Bam. Can't tell. It is not. Luckily though, it is way easier to catch Pokemon. It's just so amazing. It's easier to catch in raids right now. It is so fantastic. I'm so glad they do this. This is amazing. I love when they do this for events. It makes it way more fun to do so. And we caught a Regieleki first time in the Pokédex. Super dope. Again, glad it's super easy to catch. 574, that's not bad IVs. We take that. So far, not too bad. That's awesome. It might just be Regieleki day. I don't know. I don't think that's the thing. But, all good. No shiny though. Bless, Jesus loves y'all. Hopefully the screen recording doesn't break. This would be the worst video in the world for it to break. Have a good one.